High school drama, depression, sex, women empowerment, and well, a good country twang. We heard it all before, we seen it all before, but did Ginny and Georgia get it right? What's up, ladies, gents, girls with lace fronts, dudes with kids? It's the one and only You Can't Clone Me Queen, baby. And before we get into this video, make sure you go down below to subscribe and join the queendom. And if you're already a part of this palace, hey y'all, hey. So as you already read the title down below, we will be getting into Netflix's new dramedy series full of impulsive decisions and sexual tension, Ginny and Georgia. So let's get into it. Okay, so Ginny and Georgia is about Georgia Miller, a 30-year-old woman that has picked up her things and her kids, 15-year-old Ginny Miller and 9-year-old Austin Miller, and have moved them from Texas to a small but rich community in Massachusetts. Based on the ages of the characters, we can see that there is only a 15-year age difference of this mother-daughter duo because Georgia had Ginny at 15. So letting you guys know now, the age thing does come up a lot, but the overarching theme is how Ginny comes off more mature than her mom because Georgia just wants to live her life since she already missed most of her fun teen, young adult years. This series does hit a lot on family dynamics, class issues, stability, and much more, and it all kept me intrigued the whole first season. Alright, let's start off with 15-year-old Ginny Miller, played by Antonia Gentry. Like I brought up before, she is very mature, or thinks she is, for her age, but that can come from Georgia being so open and straightforward with her ever since she was a child. Basically, building off of that, yes, I'm your mom, but I'm also your friend relationship. Before moving to Massachusetts, we got a small glimpse of the type of person Ginny was, and I could tell she built a protection bubble around herself, so she really didn't have friends or a boyfriend, just no one to connect with other than her mom. But I also think because her mom is so young, it hinders her in a way when it comes to making friends. When the family arrived to Massachusetts, Ginny finally found her clique that she can get around with, and she felt comfortable doing so because she thinks this time is different compared to the other moments in her life since Georgia, her mom, made her and her brother a promise that they would settle down and create roots in this little rich town. Ginny is one of those characters that want to be the opposite of her mother so bad to the point she starts showcasing similar traits as her mother. But baby, you know the apple don't fall too far from the tree, so she is her mother's child no matter how far she tries to run away from it. So let me give you guys a little quick spoiler. Ginny has never had sex. I mean, which she shouldn't have had because one, it's no rush, and two, because her mom got pregnant with her at the age she is currently. So those are just minute reasons on why the sex at 15 thing wouldn't work. Yeah, it is the plot that the show latched on to, but not for too long because in the first episode, the writers waste no time having us watch the miserable attempt of Ginny losing her virginity to the depressed bad boy next door neighbor, Marcus, who has a girlfriend and of course wants to keep this a sex secret. Oh, and let's not forget how it was just bad. It didn't last long and he immediately left afterwards. All the things a girl should not have to deal with, especially for her first time. Talk about awkward. The entire situation was just sad and had me feeling bad for Ginny because this was her first time. But I also didn't feel bad for her because she literally knew better because sex was no secret conversation with Ginny and her mom. But she still just, did it. I think the failed attempt of her first time unlocked the bad bitch out of Ginny that made her relate to her mother more. She started to realize giving it up wasn't just about passion, but it also was about power. And once that clicked in her head, well, we got a bossed up in a teen way alter ego of Ginny that she herself didn't think was there. And on top of all that mess, she is dealing with trying to be accepted into this majority white town with white friends. Not taking in the fact that she is technically a butterfly in this situation because everyone wants to be cool with her. The black kids are trying to take her in, but she also has a connection with the white kids. It's just a lot going on with Ginny. So yeah, that was a quick spoiler and rundown of Ginny. But now, let's get into our Southern Belle, Miss Georgia Miller, y'all. Played by Brienne Howey. When I say she sells us this Southern Belle character up on a silver platter, I am not over exaggerating. I personally think Georgia is a boss. For one, she does not play about her kids. Points blank, period. She gonna stand 10 toes down about them, literally, and I will give you guys an example spoiler, but you'll have to watch the show to get where I'm coming from. But on top of her undenying love for her children, Georgia is a true chameleon. She can bend and blend into any situation she is put into just so she can have a better life than the one she ran away from. There is no secret that Georgia has done plenty of terrible things in her past to get ahead in life, and we can see it slowly unfold in the flashbacks and narrations we are given throughout this season, which definitely helps because we can see the dark past that she had and how it is all tying into this new life she has built for the betterment of her family. And not just a young mom who wants to be under her young daughter all day, every day storyline. Another thing about Georgia is that she loves to be in a relationship. Granted, almost all the time she picks the wrong kind of guy, except I think Ginny's dad, Zion, because she even says how good they are together, or at least with Ginny. It's just when they were together, they were young, like 15 and 17 years old. So it makes sense how it didn't last. But other than him, the guys she has chosen just been wrong. But her reasoning for being with them always revolved around the things they can do for her, especially financially. What a big nigga, what a big. And now that she has this new start in this new town, we can only assume things will change. But of course we are wrong, and she is swindling her way into the best bachelor for her in the status she wants, which happens to be the mayor of the town. Granted, I don't think he is the guy for her, but you guys can make your own assumptions yourself and comment down below what y'all think, like who she should be with. Overall, I would say this is one of those shows you decide to throw on while you are doing something around the house, not expecting to get hooked. But next thing you know, you are trapped in front of your TV, texting close friends and writing on Twitter, explaining to everyone how this needs to be on their add to watch list. This series brings up a lot of topics like bullying, depression, acceptance, and my favorite one of all, discrimination, revolving around Ginny being black, from her hair to her education, from it all. I would say the execution of it is played out smoothly and not cringy in many ways I have seen, along with other typical scenarios we could expect from a show diving into teens in the Gen Z era. But then again, I grew up on shows like Degrassi and The Secret Life of the American Teenager, where they hit on things you would think teens shouldn't be knowing about. But if you really sit back and think, maybe teens should be knowing about it. A lot of mixed emotions on that one. Many keep saying this show is a comparison to the Gilmore Girls, but I have never seen the Gilmore Girls, so I can't agree to that comparison. But I will end on saying it is a good watch if you are into a mother-daughter duo that gives you a little drama, thriller, and a sprinkle of comedy. So with that being said, you already know what it is and how it gets down over here. Well, how I get down over here. Like this video and go down and comment down below your thoughts on this series. Have you watched it? Will you watch it? Did I give a good review on it? I think I did. And I gave you guys a tiny spoiler of where it's going and maybe where it's heading. Who really knows? And last but certainly not least, subscribe and join the Queen, baby. Bye.